We have Randall Henderson, the mayor of Fort Myers, on the phone right now. Mayor, what can you tell us about the full force of Irma right now? How is your city holding up?
Well, we're holding up just fine, and I want to share that the storm is intensifying here in Fort Myers. I'm looking out the window right now. I'm in the heart of Fort Myers, out of the flood zone areas. We're weathering this. I'm thankful to my neighbors to the south in Marco and in Naples. I think they've slowed Irma down somewhat. The landmass there, I think we're benefiting from that somewhat. But I'm telling you, it is intense, and it's spitting rain everywhere, and we are bunkered in and ready to weather this.
And that is a good thing there. Mayor, what is your biggest concern at this hour?
Certainly, we're urging and hoping that all of our citizens are bunkered down, those who stayed and sought refuge in shelters. We're asking citizens to help one another, to comfort one another. This is a very intimidating storm. We have children and the elderly that are concerned and worried and frightened, and we need to console them. We need to help them understand that we're going to get through this, and I'm proud of our citizens who are doing just that.
When you look at the impact of the storm and the lead up to today, what were you most worried about? And do you feel that these buildings and particularly the shelters have enough fortification?
Our shelters and our buildings are holding up just fine. We continue to be concerned about the potential for massive storm surge. We know that surge will take lives and risk lives. And so right now, our plan is unfolding to plan, and I'm proud of our citizens for engaging.
And Mayor, I understand your job is always to worry about your citizens and residents there, but how are you holding up? And were you able to evacuate your family just in time?
Thank you for that question. I appreciate that sentiment. Half of my family evacuated. The other half is here with me and ready to get to work after this storm passes, and we're going to be part of the restoration team. And so, yes, we are safe. I thank you for that, albeit we're a little sleepy, but I believe we're going to be okay.
Oh, you're going to make it through. I believe in you. I know you're going to make it through. Real quick, any reports of any injuries, or is it too soon to tell? I know communications is a little bit interesting and difficult there.
Yes, sir. It is too early to tell. I'm optimistic that injuries are going to be to a minimal. Let me hasten to add that all of our law enforcement and first responders are safe and bunkered into very robust buildings and shelters, just like our citizens. They're protecting themselves so that when this storm is over, they'll be ready to deploy.
And, sir, can you walk us through the timeline here for your city at this particular hour? It's a little after 6 o'clock Eastern time. Can you give us a sense of the time frame that you're concerned with overnight?
Yes. As we look to the next 3 hours, we're going to be in the very most difficult part of this storm. It's going to be intimidating. It's going to be loud. And we need to get through that. And as this storm continues to move north and weaken, then I believe we may have an opportunity to get through a more peaceful night, albeit not a quiet night.
Certainly not a quiet night.
Yeah, we're hoping for the best and pulling for your community. Mayor Randall Henderson, Mayor, thank you for joining us.